If you've been planning to buy a topper, then the first thing you must know is what base works best for you. There's so many different kinds you have in the market today. You've got silk toppers, you've got lace, you've got luxury lace. Today I'm going to show you two of my toppers. One is the luxury lace and the other one's a lace topper. So both, as you can see, are super natural. I'll show you the parting. This is the lace and this one's the luxury lace. Again, it's got an absolutely realistic parting. The main difference between the two is that the lace one has a lot of flyaways, and in this you won't find as much flyaways because the return hair in this has been contained inside this fabric, and in this the return hair has just been left exposed here. As this topper, it's just one thin little fabric that is holding on to all of the hair. When the topper is made, the hair is knotted onto the fabric. So now if this hair has been stitched onto this, it has to have another side. Now where's the other side? The other side in this has been concealed under layers of fabric. So that is the reason in this you don't have a lot of return hair. Return hairs is what has been concealed inside here. Therefore this has a lot more flatter and a lot more sleeker look, and the density is a lot more lesser on the crown, if you see, as compared to the lace, in which, if you see, it has a lot more density on the top, and you'll find a lot of the return hairs coming out because this has been just left the way it is. There's no other layer of fabric to conceal the other part of the hair when it was knotted. Therefore this will have those shorter bits coming out. If you want it more flatter, then I would suggest go for this, and if you want a lot more density, then this one. But in terms of comfort, in terms of being realistic, both are breathable, both have multi-direction partings, you can change it. Another one thing that I like to consider is this strip here. If you were somebody whose head shape is not as flat or as round, or say if it's a little more sort of narrower on top, then probably it could happen that this strip could sort of make it look like it's jutting. It might not hug on to the hair the way fabric would. So that's another difference. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same. Also, another thing is that if you can see in this, the parting looks a lot more prominent because of the density around it, as compared to this, because of the density being a little lesser, the parting looks slightly more jagged and natural. In this, even if the flyaways are there, as you can see, even in my hair right now, in our own bio hair, we do have flyaways. So it's each to their own, whether you want a more sleek look or whether you're okay with something, looking a little more natural, with a little bit of more volume, with a little bit of more fluff. So it just depends on what you want the end look to be like. Both are 100% human hair. They can be colored, they can be styled with heated equipment, and I would recommend to come over, try it on, see what is hugging your head shape better and sitting well, because that's the only way you'll be able to decide exactly which one is more comfortable for you, because ultimately comfort is the most important factor.